Sorry about that. Somebody called me on my phone and I had to stop my video. But let's continue. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. When they announced that this was coming, I picked up the guide. I didn't pay much for these guides. No one expected that, it would be re-released. But sometimes when a game is going to be released or re-released, the guides will go up. Street Fighter 4. Now, these Street Fighter guides are kind of funny. If you wanted the one with everybody, you have to get the one that says Arcade Edition. So I ended up purchasing that one and didn't really need it. Yokai Watch. I don't know if we'll ever get, it would be nice to get 3 put on the Switch and 4. This is the one, well, that one was the one with everybody on it, Street Fighter 4 again. It's bad when you don't get all your characters in one guy and you end up buying another one. Another early one, Tekken 3. I got this in 97. Street Fighter Alpha 2. The funny thing about this one is actually I sent off to get this game first. This guide, excuse me, first. But they sent me Final Fantasy VII by accident. Back in the day, you'd fill out a little form in the back of your game and mail it off with your money order and they'd send you a guide. They sent me Final Fantasy VII when I had wanted this one. So I got this one later. The first appearance of Sakura. Soul Calibur 2. If you ordered the game from GameStop, you got the guide automatically. That's when we're giving away good stuff. Now, this is a very rare guide. And when are we going to get some of these Wild Arms games again? Wild Arms 5. I paid about as much as I did for this guide for the game, which was like $30-something. Really good game, by the way. Another early one, Tomb Raider 2. And yes, I did finish that game. Now, this one I didn't even know had a guide. The World Ends With You. I finished that game and absolutely loved it. I've got to play Neo. I haven't done it yet. At the moment the game starts up and you hear that opening theme song, you knew it was going to be a good game. Star Ocean, the second story. And yes, I did play that game. I've got to get the new one. I think, what is it? Star Ocean Divine Revelation. I haven't played it yet, but I spent so much time crafting, making books and getting rich in the game like that. Having like novels and stuff like that. That's what I was doing in this game a lot. I'm going to get that new game. Now, the ending to this game just, I couldn't get with it. I couldn't. And that is Star Ocean Till the End of Time. That ending just, whew, what an ending. That's all I'll say. Oh, me, they're about to turn over. I can tell it. They're sitting on my bed. Fire Emblem, the first one for the GBA. Final Fantasy X2. Pick that up with the game. Now, this one is very hard to find now. I didn't give but $25 for this. And this is Xenoblade Chronicles X. I don't know when we'll get that. But this guide right here, I've been looking on eBay and somebody wanted like $80 for it. And I got it for $25 off Amazon. Very lucky. Hardcover too. Very heavy. Grandia 3. Suikoden 4. Picked that up when I got the game. And man, is that a tedious game. Made sure to grab this one. Dot Hack Mutation. This is the second game in the Dot Hack series. I want that on modern platforms. Please, Bandai Namco. Final Fantasy 13. The first one. Final Fantasy 13. Lightning Returns. These are some very thick books. They're very well done as well. I just purchased the games. I'm going to do a pickups video once I get the rest of my stuff here. But these games, well, the guides costed more than the games themselves. I was lucky to get somebody to sell them to me for $30, $44 or $35, I believe it was. All 3 games. Final Fantasy 13-2. X2, excuse me. Excuse me, Final Fantasy 13-2, excuse me. Don't know where that X comes from. I'm looking at the wrong number on there. Sorry. This is another early game. I think I traded over there at that used bookstore. And this is Shadow Madness. An early PS1 game. It's an RPG. If you were to play it now, you'd probably laugh about how bad it looks. But back in the day, people thought, you know, these graphics were outstanding back in the day. But look at that. But yeah, I saw it at a pawn shop. I just didn't pick it up. The original Xenosaga, Episode 1. I think I may have called the other one Xenogears, but it's Xenosaga, I'm sorry. Tekken 6. Jin Kazuma is my boy. Absolutely adore him. And Zalfina is very interesting to use in this game as well. Good soundtrack. I always have great soundtracks. Looking forward to the new one. Tekken 5. And that, my friend, are all my strategy guides. I have not counted them in a while. I know I'm close to 100 if I'm not already there. But, you know, strategy guides give us a look at some games that we never got to play, artwork and stuff, and being able to figure out where in the world you're supposed to go next. They no longer make them, unfortunately. I hate that. But if you see one and you know, think it may be up your alley to get a strategy guide, go ahead. You never know what you'll find inside. You guys stay safe out there. Later days.